So, hello ladies and gentlemen, it's another absolute classic coming your way from Site 5 in Uxbridge. The Brunel Burners take on the Exeter Demons. That's the 2-0 Brunel Burners to you versus the Exeter Demons, who are playing their first game of the season. And we know that the Exeter Demons, they are hungry. Chris Tebbett here with
Aled Hopkins.
And it is going to be a fantastic one. I'm so happy to have Aled along for this absolutely fantastic game. Brunel have won the toss, their first win of the day. I always like getting that first win out of the way with the coin toss. So our referee Seb Pettigan's going to be our umpire, Graham Smith is going to be our head coach, our head linesman, Dan Clark's going to be our line judge, and Tim Ockenden is going to be our back judge. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a minute's silence for remembrance. So we are back, and I mean it's ready. For me, in this game, in the pre-game, sort of a tale of two different teams here. Exeter Demons seem calm, cool, collected. They're playing with house money. They've been watching the rest of the Premiership South unfold, and in something that head coach James Kelvin did say to us in the pre-season, well, the Exeter Demons, well, they've had all this time to get ready for Brunel, whilst Brunel have obviously had to tackle most of the division. Brunel taking on SGS next week to try and complete the set in their first stint up in the Prem, but right now it's seeming like, strangely, the Brunel Burners feel a bit on edge today. And new head coach Jack Mullins is hoping to get his first win of the season. I mean, great kick. It is going to be returned. There is some space there. Could it be a great start here from the Burners? It certainly is. I mean, the Burners just keep on going and brought down, and I mean, that is the return that you need. Khalib Webb.
When you've got a 1-2 punch like that, it's really difficult to stop.
You can't forget about the receivers either, so it's going to be a handoff straight to DM3. Of course it is. He's going to lower it. But I tell you what, I'd say it's pretty decent from the Demons to be able to stop DM3. So Kamara in motion for the Demons. Zielinski's going to look to fire it. He's going to throw a short one out there to DM3. And I tell you what, an absolutely fantastic job there, but thankfully not wet. Zielinski's going to look to throw it, gets out to Moore on the right hand side. He's going to try and get around some Exeter Demons, tries to stiff on, but I tell you what, it seems like the Demons are doing a better job of containing DM3 than some of the other teams in this division. In a tighter formation, and a full start there.
So that might change the decision now.
Do you know anything about them? Oh, there's a high snap. This is not going well for Brunel so far. Carpenter is going to have to get out and he's going to kick it away. He's not going to have a lot then. He's going to, I mean, now this is uncharacteristic Brunel, I feel like, but it looks like there is going to be a flag. Do I see a flag? 12 players on the defence for Exeter. That has taken the Demons out of a very, very good position.
Burners are going to go for it again on fourth down.
I mean, even if they don't get this, they're going to wind up with better field position than they would have done after that punt. So it's going to go to DM3. What a surprise. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Demons. Oh, whoa! I'm going to have to see that. I'm going to have to see that again. Yeah. We're going to have to go to that replay because it looks like there was a fumble picked up by another Brunel player to take that. I was too busy focusing on the tackle. Let's have another look at this. So the handoff to DM3.
It looked for all money that he was down DM3, but
wait.
That seemed to me like he's down, but he must have rolled over the top of a Demon defender.
I mean, that begs the question of if we had a camera on the other side, we would have got that. But that is
the only thing I can think of. Ted,
hang on, here we go. So we see that he rolls over the top of that defender. Yeah. I mean, that is classic DM3 here, and it's going to be a fresh set of downs for Brunel. And I mean, the Exeter Demons are going to be absolutely hating it now, and it's going to be Zielinski who pops it out to DM3. There is some space. Oh, and Zielinski out to block.
Still moving, wow. Still on his feet. A helmet's off. Wow. What a start to this game from DM3. Defense has done a lot of good things, but they've just let Brunel off the hook a few times. Not finishing that tackle, then the substitution penalty, and, you know,
so Zielinski's looking for Kamara. There is some space for him, but Zielinski just overcooks that one a little bit. Trips on the left-hand side. Going to go to Pinto. Pinto's got some space on the left-hand side. That was very close to being brought down there. But Pinto churns out the yards. Yeah, obviously, we're locked in here.
We are locked in, yeah.
So Zielinski's going to take himself. He's got DM3 out to block. He's only got one man to beat. He drops the shoulder, but the Exeter Demons wrap up Zielinski just before he can get to the end zone.
Yeah, it's not an easy day to pass the ball, so he might have to do it on the ground.
Oh, he's going to trip up.
He stumbled, and that's fourth down. That's going to turn the ball over for the Demons. So a big stand from the Demons defense there.
Let's see, so it looks like he's going to stumble here. He's going to fake the handoff, but he's going to be tripped up by
His own
by
centre,
number 53. And now we get the first run or the first offensive play of Exeter Demons of the day. So Tom Norden in at QB for the Demons. He's going to fire out to the right-hand side. He's going to be caught. There is some space there. And look, running some horizontal running, some great running here. And Max Holland is off to the races, perhaps. Now that is absolutely explosive for Exeter. So we're going to have another look at this great play in slow motion. Norden gets it out.
Not the best throw, a bit wobbly, but Holland was there, able to make those linebackers miss.
But I mean, Peter's Tovey did go flying, and unfortunately we've caught it in super slow motion. So it's going to be a gain on the play of 2 for the Demons. And there is some space there. He's going to beat one man. Could we see a touchdown for the Demons? I think we might. Oh my God, it's a touchdown for the Exeter Demons, and this is something that the Brunel Burners have not experienced in a while.
And they are fired up on that sideline. That is exactly the start that they want. Nice outside pitch, and he goes through largely untouched, gets to the pylon.
And Isaac Yargo, the first man to score today.
Starting this game, I wouldn't say they've started slowly because they've had good offensive plays, especially David Moore, but especially on defence, that is a poor start from them, and brilliant start for Exeter.
Well, I mean, yeah, you look at the state of it, so it's going to be a kick away for the Demons. And I mean, another great kick here.
Webb on the return.
There's not much space there for him, and he's going to be brought down.
Yeah.
And you can't help here but be impressed with Exeter, but it looks as though there is some yellow laundry on the field, and there certainly is.
Yeah, and it's often about how you react, isn't it? You know, this is not a position that they are usually in, as we see the re-kick this time. It's going to be fielded.
It's going to be Kamara. Kamara has got some space. Kamara's got some space.
Another big return.
And I tell you what, if that wasn't for Ollie Murden, we would have seen a Burners kick-off touchdown. And 2 dangerous men in that backfield as well. It goes to Pinto. DM3's out to block. And Pinto with us, I mean, small hurdle, good enough. It's going to result in some yardage. Split back formation. This time Drinks is going to pass it. He's looking for an absolute heater. There is some space, and that is going to be Carpenter, the kicker, who's going to put 6 on the board.
Wow, what a throw by Zielinski, as we mentioned. Not easy to throw the ball in these conditions with this wind, but it's on a dime for Carpenter, who is a brilliant athlete in himself. I mean, being part of the GB program, Rushmore Knights as well.
I mean, he had a good touch on last week, but I mean, he's got the leg, and now he's got a TD as well. And at some point, ladies and gentlemen, I will make a Sabrina Carpenter joke about him, but I need to think about him.
Yeah, just gets one-on-one with the receiver there. It's just a go route, and he just beats the DB, sorry, not the receiver, just on a go route.
And I tell you what, there's nothing like celebrating when your jersey's pulled halfway down your back.
It's a look.
So look, Carpenter, he scored the touchdown. I don't know what you call a septipus, because when we have the octopus, don't you? So the septipus here from Carpenter. It's going to be fire. No, and some 3-on-3 violence here. Have another slow-mo. Look at this.
Yeah, beautifully thrown ball.
I mean, look at that. I mean, it gets so high, it moves out of our camera range, but Carpenter settles beautifully underneath it, and Murden just can't get to Carpenter in time.
Let's see if the Demons offense can continue that momentum.
So Carpenter's still on the field. He's not left it. Bit of a sidewinder. I think he's going to be taking the good fake the reverse.
A nice block in there.
Oh, there is some space here. Max Holland has got the moves. Oh, that was a bit. There is a flag coming in here. I think that there could be some strange calls there.
To me, as a defensive coach who likes hard-hitting football, get on with it. But I know they're trying to eliminate head contact from the game. So good return from Holland. Yeah, looks like it is going to back up the Demons.
But it is going to be going back. So fumble, going to be recovered by Exeter.
Neither of the Burgess brothers there, who played in the ELF, were a big part of that Exeter O-line for years anymore. So opportunity on third down here, and we saw the big play potential of this offense on the last drive.
So Iago lining up behind Norden. He's going to be out to block. Norden on the move, fires it, and it's just unable to get to Reese Smart.
Teams have been so used to winning. As soon as they get a little bit of adversity, it can be difficult to deal with, but they've responded really well.
Kick is
here.
away, a bit short, but taking a fantastic Exeter bounce and a great Exeter roll.
Yeah, that wind's
Wow.
just helping the Demons there. And,
When you look at this Brunel Burners offense, there's a lot of danger men,
There
and that's
is.
going to be going to DM3. And
again, DM3 gets through that first man miss. Get hands on him at least and slow him down and let the linebackers help them to come in and
bit
stop
of a
that
floaty
momentum.
snap there. Jelinski gets it off, and just over the top of Kamara.
In the middle there.
I mean, like genuinely not too far off for what seemed like a bit of an emergency throw there from Christian.
Zielinski back to throw, looking right, and he's got Kamara on the sideline right at the sticks. I think that is going to be a first down. It was close.
I mean, it looks like they're going to have a word. I mean, let's have a look at Kamara here. Finds that space. Let's have a look.
I think that's a first down. If the sticks it, I think he's broken the plane there.
Well, let's see if they can get it here and straight up the middle.
Yeah.
Not a concern in the world here for the Brunel Burners. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that is not someone celebrating. That is the mud being taken off the boots of the Brunel players here, and it's going to go to DM3. Gets
Nice
through there.
tackle.
Very, very well done there. So 2nd and 9 here for the Burners.
And it's going to be a sack. The Exeter Demons defense didn't fall for that fake.
They're not winning this game.
Yeah.
All right, so Jelinski drops back. He's going to fire one. There is some space, but he just cannot connect. Elliot Daniels, the target for Jelinski there.
But again, he's wide open, Tebs, and you know there's been some breakdowns in this coverage from Exeter. So you see there, he's wide open. If he catches that, it's surely a walk-in touchdown. So punt again.
Kick away from Carpenter. Good kick. Oh, it is going to be right. That is live. That is a live football. He needs to get it. And the Exeter Demons. And what a turn of luck there for Exeter. Look at this. It was just scrabbling around there. Walker was so close to getting it on multiple occasions. Like, he got it there. It's in front of him.
Yeah, you get off the night.
Norden bringing a man across.
Oh, and a bit of
And that was
jump there.
a bit of a jump there. I mean, for me, like that handoff did not look very well
No.
executed, if I'm completely honest. But we're too busy looking at the Demons for
Yeah.
movement there.
That was looks like it was a encroachment or a neutral zone infraction. that
Which
was
I mean,
called.
considering how badly that jet sweep was sort of pulled off,
Yeah.
that's pretty good for the Exeter Demons. It's going to be going to the outside. Bit of a high catch there. Spun in front of no one, and Peters Tovey absolutely floors the man there for the Demons. So Norden gets it out there. Just not quite on the money. And it's going to go to Ross. And Ross is going to get past that first point of contact, but he's just going to be met by a sea of yellow jerseys.
This wind has picked up again, so it's not going to be easy, but he's back to pass. Looks like a screen and it doesn't come off. Classic brick ball.
Yeah. Bit of a lofty snap there. That could come back to bite them, but that punt is looking pretty good. It falls through his
Muffed.
hands.
It's a high kick. It went right up into the wind, and good field position for them here, just over halfway. Let's see what they can do on this drive.
Perfect camera. Bit of a lofty snap there, goes to Moore, and Moore is grabbed immediately, and Moore cannot break that
That's a great
first
play.
piece of contact. Kamara in motion across. Bit of a slow snap again, Jelinski, and the flags come in. Jelinski just fires one. Oh, always nice to see if they're caught or not, but alas.
62 offense. That is that's going to be Ali Javid. Bunch formation here. We haven't seen this formation from Brunel yet this game.
So
It's gonna
Jelinski's
be-
going to look to fire. Caught by
The
DM3
screen.
in the middle. There is some space. Not going to be enough for a first down, but I think that's going to be a pickup of I'm going to say 10 yards. It's a hard class to be the top of, but he was. James is going to look back to fire fires to the left-hand side. He's going to find a man. He's going to find... There is some space and just blasted out of bounds.
Expecting pressure here, and it does come.
Fires it deep, looking for Kamara, and what a catch by Kamara!
The pressure came, you heard the right tackle call hot, hot, hot. He was expecting the pressure, let his quarterback knew that he had to get rid of it, and Zielinski does and delivers a beautiful strike. Great teamwork there from the offensive line and the quarterback, and of course Kamara as well.
Kamara in a lot of space, but I mean, sometimes when you're looking at, you know, Pinto and DM3, you can't be forgetting about Zielinski. They're going to go for 2 here, and it looks like DM3 is going to have it.
Easier to pick up, and then this is a beautiful play. Just senses the pressure, and it's just a beautiful touch pass over the top. And Kamara is wide open, nice and easy catch in the corner of the end zone. Straight in sometimes, and when the opposition has beaten you.
And Carpenter launches one. They're going to go for the reverse again. They are, but this time they are going to actually keep the reverse. There is certainly some space there, but he's going to, oh my lord, he's almost with a hurdle. And I mean, Max Holland, absolutely fantastic.
Tobias Mills on the tackle, but yeah, you're right. I mean, the coverage has left a lot to be desired, and something that they do need to work on. But having said that, every time Holland's got his hands on the ball, he's made something happen for Exeter. He's so shifty, and they're going to need him to play a big part in this game.
So just shy of the midfield mark, and it's going to be a tackle for loss for the Burners. And now this sideline's a bit more active here for Brunel. Second 12, going to go through the air. Oh, it is picked off! And I mean, that is a big man, Tyrese Peters-Tovey with an interception. Fantastic, and I mean, if there isn't some heat now coming from the Burners, if you pardon the pun.
Sideline are hyped up. Really nice high point in the football. Not thrown straight to him, he had to go up and get it.
I will say, ladies and gentlemen, if you do hear any swearing, I promise it is not me around. We are sat very much behind the sea of the wall of yellow jerseys, who are quite excited that they've just managed to get an interception there on the halfway point of the field. So empty backfield here, so it's going to be a pass for Zielinski, and flags come in from the Exeter side. They're going straight for the camera. They know where the cameras are. Slightly louder here for the Demons. They're going to need something big here. Still going to be empty.
Empty backfield as well. Zielinski's going to throw, and he's going to take
it
off.
Himself. There's some space there for Christian, but he's going to go out of bounds. He's going to go and meet with some Exeter Demons. Angelis is going to drop back, and he fires one. Oh, and that was certainly close. And DM3 was the intended receiver. Brunel.
There's a flag on the field.
There we go.
I think the side judge Seb is wait. I think from what I saw, he thinks that's a good pass defence. He doesn't like that flag, so we'll have to see whether they pick this one up. But
Ivor Lewis, the Demons.
Of course, it wasn't PI. He's Welsh. I'm going to back Ivor Lewis, whatever he does today, just because.
Look. Harry Newman, they're trying to get the VAR, which we're not allowed to do.
So the refs having a discussion. I think this is. I don't think this is PI personally. I think that's a good contest. I think DM3 is falling already when the contact is made. I don't think he's brought to ground by the contact.
No,
and
I don't.
I think his hands are up. The DB is well within his rights to go and put his hands in the middle and break that ball up.
You see there, he's getting his arms inside of DM3's. Huh? The DB isn't looking at the ball.
That is a factor.
Oh, there is going to be pass interference.
There you go.
On the Demons for Brunel.
Yeah.
And Zielinski's looking right-hand side. There is some space. Tipped. Oh. And I mean, that was certainly close there. Ollie Murden making sure to get that DB celebration in, as they tend to do. I think a little bit of early movement there.
Yo and Fernham.
Zielinski's got space. The O-line have created a hole for him. And I mean, some positive yardage there, but it looked like that could have been a lot worse. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah. I'm sorry to do that to you. Actually, he's such a lovely bloke. But yeah, caught in 4K.
Yeah, he doesn't hide in plain sight, does he?
No.
With his stature.
So no running backs in this. All fires that one out to Daniels, and Daniels is going to be brought down. Braithwaite and Daniels. We're looking for Kamara first. Fires one
Into double coverage that time, and luckily the ball wasn't really catchable from Zielinski.
Looking to the right hand side.
Oh, I think that's just bounced before reaching Elliot Daniels. Yeah,
And I mean, Daniel's definitely trying it on there with the referee.
Absolutely.
3rd and 10 here for the Brunel Burners. Flag comes in. So it is going to be a delay of game on the Brunel Burners. 3rd and 15 for Brunel here. I mean, they've been relying on the pass. Zielinski's going to have some space. He's going to be able to get it out there. I mean, that was a hope and a prayer.
Yeah.
Has already recorded 7 points today. He looks to make 10.
I mean, he's right on the whitewash there, isn't he, Daniels? I think even if he catches that, he's out of bounds.
I tell you what, though, like that would be a case of if there was an instance of VAR or instant replay. I mean, that's a great image in itself there for Daniels. Really putting in a shift today is Elliot Daniels, number 8 for the Burners. So Carpenter has got it. Oh, barely good. That's barely good for the Burners. They're going to take a 10-point lead. I mean, look, again, I just want to see, this does not clear the bar by much. An absolutely great job from Carpenter. And the Exeter Demons players are just watching this one with hope in their eyes. There is not much in there at all, but Pimley Raiders. Carpenter with the boot. I'm sure there's not much time actually left. They are going to have the reverse here. There is some space here, and once again, as much as there is a celebration here from the Brunel sideline, they're giving up a lot of yardage here on the kick returns. That is something that we have seen last week and now this week as well. It's a lot closer than any of the other games that Brunel have had to have here at Site 5 so far in this season.
Absolutely, and I think, James Calvin won't be completely pleased with his team. They have done much better in the second half of that first half, if that makes sense. After conceding that first touchdown, it was a really good response, and setting themselves up in good field position, they've managed to take advantage on that drive. But Exeter are well and truly in this game, especially the likes of Max Holland. He's been outstanding.
But as it stands right now at half time in this Premiership South game, the Brunel Burners 17, the Exeter Demons 7. So we are back here, of course, at Site 5 for the second half of the Brunel Burners versus the Exeter Demons. Brunel kicking away to Exeter. Exeter scoring the first touchdown of the day, but Brunel managing to bring it back. A bit of a short kick here. They did this last time against the Cardiff Cobras when they were a bit more worried about their special teams and the returners. Seems to be true to form after, once again, the Brunel Burners having some issues stopping these kickoff returns.
Absolutely not.
Exeter giving them their biggest fight. It's going to be a handoff to Yago, I believe, and he is going to be brought down. Tyrese Peters-Tovey letting him get absolutely nowhere. It's going to be another handoff here. It's going to be number 25 for the Demons, Hamish Ross. Some air balls here from the Demons. 14 in motion, that is Max Holland. He's been a man on the move. It's going to go to Ross, but Ross is just stopped there. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5 for the Exeter Demons. So, I mean, special teams playing a massive part today. Flags coming in.
Looks like that's on the motion, false start.
There is some motion there. Bit of a lofty snap there, but good to get it away. Going to take a nice extra bounce roll. It's heading towards the sideline, and that is going to be down at Brunel's own 20, bang on the money. And I don't know if that's got anything to do with the conditions here at Site 5. I'm sure that you can see that it's not as great. So that is going to be going to DM3. We've not seen much of him in that second half. He's still on his feet, but he's running horizontally. Not going to be much. And Zielinski's got it. He's going to evade. Wow, what an evasion from Zielinski. But is that Odoms himself in it? No, that's not going to be Odoms. It's going to be number 59 for the Demons. But I mean, what a great evasion there from Christian Jelinski. Realistically, he has been the player for Brunel today. I mean, you know, if the DCAT MVP hat looks like it, if it keeps up, it will be going the way of.
He's been throwing blocks as well, isn't he? Not just throwing the ball.
Good snap there. Jelinski rolls up to his right-hand side, and he's going to take it himself there. And oh, and that is Holston again. I always like to see a DM3 block. They're always fun to watch. He's going to go to Pinto. More out to block. Pinto's got some space. Oh, and what a great tackle that was by Harry Newman. I mean, look at the ground that Newman covers here to get to Pinto, and a great tackle there. I mean, fantastic from Newman.
Yeah, and just a second-year player, as we mentioned earlier, Defensive Rookie of the Year for them last season, and you know, he's game one of his second season with the Exeter Demons. He's playing really well. That was a really nice play. Bunch trips formation here for the Burners. Oh, we had Kamara.
Oh, and Daniels just falls there.
Three receivers all running different routes out of a tight bunch. It's difficult to pick up.
There we go again. It's going to be tossed to DM3. He's going to get stiff arm there on Odoms, but I mean, the seafoam green creates a barrier that even DM3 can't penetrate, and that's going to bring up third down here for the Brunel Burners. Obviously, Jesus is going to drop back, and an absolute screamer. Oh, that is going to be caught. Kamara's got another great one. I mean, absolutely fantastic for Kamara.
A couple of good plays, and then they give up the big play. All the momentum
Fires
now.
it out to Kamara. Kamara's got space, and he's going to dive in, and that is going to be a touchdown for Brunel.
Second touchdown of the day for Kamara as he pumps his chest. And at the moment, him and Daniels seem to be the men to go to for Jelinski.
They've got a man in the back to block. It's going to go to DM3. He's going to be running horizontally, and straight in there goes David Moore III.
And then you get the mismatch with the linebacker on Kamara. He's never going to be able to cover a receiver like Kamara. Really smart offensive coordinating from the Burners, really smart play design, and they execute it really well. And he's made big plays at big moments.
So a bit, so short kick there. Number 11 has to turn back on himself, and Ryan Manders.
Is it maybe
no defense on here? It looks whoa, sorry. So not a re-kick, but that is going to be added on to the return. I will say I was a bit confused there, as the kicking unit for Brunel did take the field, and that's not who you'd like on defence.
Probably not. No.
Probably not. No.
Probably rather your defence that's playing pretty well. Yeah. Maybe I didn't hear what that was for. Maybe an offside on the somebody in front of the kicker potentially. But anyway, Demons offence taking over now.
So Hamish Ross in at back by the looks of things. It's going to go to Ross and Tyrese Peters-Tovey.
Getting a good completion and a chunky yardage. It's surprising how much that changes momentum. Big play here, and it's just through the hands.
So Isaac Yargo now in at back, bringing a man in motion. A lot of movement.
Really well run program historically, the Portsmouth Destroyers, and you know the first two games haven't been great for them. Here's Norden, and it's picked off.
Oh my lord! Oh my lord!
And it's number 9. I think, but number 9, Owaski Banahan with a big pick.
So first down, fakes the handoff, fires one, and there we go, and that is going to be caught. Flags fly, but who is that? Is that Carpenter again? It looks like it is. Holding. So number 62 of the Burners there, negating that touchdown for Carpenter.
Just came back from a defensive point of view.
So here we go, he's going to fake the handoff again. Jelinski's looking for the back right corner. And he's picked off! And he's picked off. Ollie Murden has got the ball. He's running very horizontally. They've managed to swap interceptions here. And I mean, if you're Exeter, you've got to be happy with that. I mean, that is probably the hardest way to gain some yardage.
Yeah, big penalty.
Long not going to be happy with himself here. I'm sure
No.
that we can see that the coach, one of his coaches, consoling him there as a touchdown is off the board for the Burners, and it's a first down for the Demons. Bringing the man in motion, tosses it to the right-hand side there. Not much space, and that's going to end up as a tackle for loss. Only a yard for the Exeter Demons, Tyrese Peters-Tovey.
Exeter need to throw the ball here, I feel.
And there you go. And I mean, look at that. And I believe that is smart on the reception for them. Looking to throw it again here. And I mean, that's Holland. I mean, to be fair, Alex, you've been saying that they need to get this ball to Holland, and that's going to be a first down and a little bit more for the Exeter Demons.
Nicely done.
Fakes the toss. Flag comes flying.
Ball was tipped.
Oh, and I mean, Tyrese Peters-Tovey was very close to recording his second of the day. That's 20. 20 in motion, not 22. Oh, that's a lot of horizontal running. Gets past him though, but the ball comes out, but it's going to be going out of bounds. Going to be throwing it. Oh, and that was close by Holland. They're now facing a 3rd and 22. Looking for Holland, and Holland has got it, but I mean, had to go out of bounds there, but not enough for a first down. I mean, that's an impressive play like that, and you're still not able to make a first down. That's when it gets not disheartening, but timeout called here. Yago is back. It's going to be a toss out to Isaac Yago, and he has got some space there, and it is going to be enough for a first down for Exeter. So it's going to be going to Yago again. I'd say, oh no, it's not going to be Yago. That is going to be Jacob Sanders. And they're going to be throwing it this time, and it is going to be a great reception there, and it is going to be Holland, and that is going to be enough for a first down. It's
Jago.
And Jago looks like he's going to have it.
There was a signal there from the side judge.
Let's have a look at our white hat ref. Offside on the defence. Penalty declined. So,
involved more, and he's made things happen for this offense.
The kick is up. And the kick is good. I mean, I did think Yago stretched it across there, but I mean, he's a big back for Exeter. Yeah, he's on top. Yeah.
Breaks 2 tackles. Yeah, I think, and if you're, from his point of view now, it's mistake-free football, right? You don't want your quarterback to force the ball.
And a short one, it's going to be getting out Tyrese Peters-Tovey doing the smart thing there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going to be bringing some pressure here. Daniels moving across the line. And it's going to go to Pinto. DM3 out to block. DM3 tried to absolutely destroy him, man. Pinto's got space. Pinto's got so much space. Can he do it? Oh, we're going to have to wait on the referee signal there. I think he may be out at the 1.
I think he's short, yeah, but what a play for the Brunel Burners just to wrestle that momentum back.
I just want to look at this. Look at DM3 here.
And look at the play design as well. They motion that man across, completely empty out that side of the field to give him that space. It's great play design, and it's great coaching. They've seen that when they motion the guy across, that the DB will travel with him, and it's just opening out that space, and Pinto makes them pay.
And let's see if we can gather just where Pinto got knocked out of bounds. Going to be at the 1 or 2, but Harry Newman being a name called very, very regularly here, pro Exeter. They're going to try and push it straight up the middle.
Exeter just about got 11 men on the field.
And that is going to be now a rushing touchdown for Christian Jelinski.
Yeah.
I mean, when they've been so heavily pressuring on the offense.
It's a scruffy kick.
So they're not going to have it, and it's going to be returned by Exeter. Not for a whole lot. So Carpenter boots it away. Goes to Holland. Oh, the handoff is bobbled. Manages to keep a hand on it. I tell you what, I think it's more impressive that he actually managed to keep a hand on it, because that was almost an absolute disaster. I mean, good pitch from Holland, just goes through the hands.
Just kills any momentum that he gained. Does well to spin out of the first one, but the defender does enough just to trip him up, and then his teammates can rally around. And
I mean, Vaughan and Draka just absolutely engulfed by yellow jerseys, and you can see there are hands going in to try and strip that ball away. It's going to be a first down for the Demons. Norden's going to roll out. There is some space there. So 2nd and 10 here for the Demons. Bringing Draka across. Flag comes in, tries to find him in the middle. So let's see if we can spot it before it's called in. I don't see any movement on the line, so
yeah, just must be on the motion whether the receiver's not set.
yeah, he's definitely not set. Yeah, that's going to be on the Demons.
Almost as many yellow flags as we've had yellow jerseys on the field. Sorry, that's a terrible joke, but
Penalty is going to be declined. Some great plays for them. Norden throws it. There is some space, and then Draka has got it, and it's going to be a first down for the Exeter Demons. But I mean, look at this, and Draka just settles underneath it. Perfect ball from Norden. So Norden once again looking to fire it out here. Looks like it was going for Holland for the Exeter Demons offense. It's going to be a toss play out there to Yago. The heat is just going to be stopped. Brunel did not get to that line quickly. Norden's going to look to get it out. Oh, and that is bouncing off of their number 16. Have been a little bit arky, and it is there again. High punt. That looks like, and they may have it down at the 1. Let's see, they're going to mark it down at the 1. That is an absolutely fantastic play there. But I'm not entirely sure if that's the end score or if that is the.
And it looks like a safety. The ball's come out as well. I think the man was down.
Let's have a look though. So the referees are all going to be coming in here to have a gander.
I believe this should be a safety. I believe the ball did come out, and I think it was recovered by Exeter, but I think the knee was down first. The Exeter players are signalling touchdown.
I mean, let's keep. Hold on. We're going to wait for the white hat ref here. We've got lots of celebration on the Exeter sideline. So here we go. And it's going to be a touchdown for Exeter.
Wow. Big play by the Demons defence. It's difficult on the replay. Our view is obstructed of exactly where the ball was when that knee goes down, but you can see it comes out clearly, and it's recovered. Just trying to see who recovered it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I feel we've got a game on our hands here. Kick is up. It's no good, so 20-31. Do tell me if they're full-time or not.
Try and see it again.
So I've got Warwick beating Northumbria 24-7. Zoomed in here. Where is the ball? Right,
it's so difficult to see from our angle.
We can see, as you can see there, there's the number 8 and number, I think that's 24 for the Burners, very much in front of the ball carrier there. So where does the ball come out? I mean, obviously we see the ball there.
It's Harry Newman again in on the tackle for Exeter. He's been really impressive today. But yeah, Burners offense are convinced that ball he was down.
Well, I mean,
really make this interesting.
I mean, let's be honest, I'd be surprised if this is going to be a full boot. I'm very surprised it was a full boot.
Into the end zone, it rolls.
Gold over the Bullets. But we're locked in here. So it's going to be going to DM3. He's going to find a hole.
Yeah, nice run from DM3, just doing what he needs to do.
I'm definitely going to watch it. So Dzitsky's going to fake the handoff, fires one deep. There is some space. Kamara gets it again. Kamara's going. Oh my Lord! Someone stop that man! Revenge tour of teams that beat them in the playoffs. Throws it out wide, gets it, but it's going to be No good. 37-20 is the score. They respond in kind here. Jelinski, absolute missile. And I mean, great work from Kieran, our cameraman, tracking that ball the whole way.
Well done, Kieran.
And Kamara settles underneath it. He bobbles it a little bit, keeps it.
Almost stumbles as well, does well to keep his feet.
And I mean, Lapinier Symes, he does stumble, able to catch himself, and he just has to watch as Kamara breaks into the Exeter end zone.
And although this game hasn't been perfect from a Brunel standpoint, you look at that SGS score and they'll be very confident ahead of next week. I'm going to put it out there though, and tell me whether you agree with this or not, and people can ask in the comments. I think Exeter have the best logo in Uniball. I absolutely love it. What is right then?
Oh, there is some space here. I mean, it looks like 16 for the Burners. Didn't even look like that. They didn't even know that play was still going on.
And he's had a big game on special teams so far. Number 16, that is Tobias Mills. He's made a couple of tackles on special teams, but not that time.
Exeter versus Cardiff Saturday 22nd.
Ooh, good run here.
Still up, balls out.
Is Coles.
Number 55 of Brunel, just sort of pushing him there. Not too much bringing him to the ground. Ball does come out.
Yeah, hit came in from Brathwaite. He's putting himself about on both sides of the ball.
So only 4 yards to go here. Saunders has got it, but he's going to be met and pushed back. And flags come in here. Is it going to be a case of them shooting themselves in the foot again?
False start. Yeah, another flag on the Exeter offence. It's well designed. It looks professional.
Gets it out there. A convergence of yellow jerseys. Ball comes out and it's going to be recovered by Brunel.
Wow, another mistake from the Demons.
I mean, let's have a look at this peanut punch coming in here. He sees it.
Beautiful.
Boom.
Beautiful technique.
Ball comes out there. And you know the effort there from number 82 of the Demons to try and get it as it's falling, like bunch trips on the left hand side here for the Brunel Burners. 36 has got it, but going to be wrapped up there. It's going to 3. Christian.
Jelinski's back, and and the ball is dropped.
No, not yet. Okay. 4 minutes remaining. Okay.
Man in motion.
Flag on the play. They're letting this play go. Jelinski's brought to the ground. Big tackle for loss with how this has turned out. So as you can see here, the player moving forwards when the ball was snapped. And that's enough for the yellow flags to come out.
Yeah, just checking who that Emmanuel Tillahun, GB under-19s rookie.
There we go. Kick is away.
Saints.
Good break. Less good there. Sort of getting tangled up there with Davide Pinto. But yes, it is.
Yeah.
Keel. Sorry. Oh, almost slips over, but I mean, just absolutely dragged down to the depths by number 95 of the Brunel Burners. Anyway, 2nd and 6.
Unless you, of course, I think we're on the same day, and you check my dates. Good things here today, as we've mentioned time and time again. The discipline has really let them down, but plenty of positives to go into the season with. It's your first game. It's a transitional phase.
Bit of a mishandled handoff there. It's going to go for a gain.
It's going to be a pass.
He's being pursued as Norton, just going to throw it to some of his compatriots on the sideline, but there is. Guess what? Aled, you're never going to believe this, mate. There's a flag on the play. It's been a lot of picking up flags today. Great underhand there. Underhand throw from the flag. You know.
Is that the stage we've got
Holding on the Demons, that penalty is going to be declined.
To be fair, it came over to us, not much we can do.
That is true. Zielinski fires it out. Oh my God, what a big reception that is for just, is that going to be enough for a first down? Just put some plays on film.
Yeah.
I think it's the time now for them. So Zielinski's going to, the ball is out.
Sack, the ball is out. I think his knee is going to be down.
I don't know about that.
But the Exeter offense coming back out here.
Fresh set of downs here. Going to be a handoff from number 22 of them, Archie Rigby. We'll get back into it once the live football starts. So it goes to Rigby again. It's not Rigby.
That is, yeah.
No, it is Rigby, and Rigby gets a first down for the Demons.
Yeah, really nice run there.
And a timeout called thereby, so we're going to zoom and enhance like CSI Miami.
It was 58, I believe. Oh,
Yeah.
Zielinski just gets his elbow popped by the initial sack. It just comes free.
And that's Jack Ratledge getting that ball out and letting the Demons
Big play from him.
have another chance. Still got a man in motion here from the Demons. A toss play out and just swallowed up there by Brunel. I think that is going to be the end, and it certainly is. So the scoreline in this game, 37-20 for the Brunel Burners over the Exeter Demons. Exeter, as far as I'm concerned, looking pretty good. And from me, the scoreline here today. Hi guys. The scoreline here today, Brunel 37, Exeter 20.